All right, everybody, get ready, cause tonight we are diving deep into October's full moon,
Ooh.
the Hunter's Moon.
I like it.
And we're actually, this is kind of cool, we're working from a draft of another podcast script. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of what they were going for and how we can kind of break it down.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
Very meta.
So it's the Hunter's Moon, right? That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
But, like, what's the story there?
Well, this full moon actually has a name, and it's not just a pretty sight. It's called the Hunter's Moon, and it's tied to, like, its position in the lunar cycle.
Okay.
And it's going to peak this year on Thursday, October 17th at 7:26 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 4:56 p.m. India Standard Time.
Okay.
But don't worry, if you oversleep, you can still catch it in, like, almost full glory for several days around then.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So 1710, that's when this whole Hunter's Moon thing got coined, right? In the Oxford English Dictionary.
Yeah, the term Hunter's Moon first popped up there. And, back then, they were way more connected to nature than we are.
Right.
So it makes sense that they'd give a name like that based on, well, you guessed it, hunting.
Right. So were they actually, like, using it to hunt? Like our ancestors?
Yeah, they use this full moon to, like, make hunting a little easier.
Okay.
See, unlike other full moons, the Hunter's Moon rises about 30 minutes later each night,
Okay.
as opposed to the usual 50.
Oh, wow.
So that means that the time between when the sun sets and the moon rises, it's shorter.
So you've got, like, almost like an extra hour of light, kind of.
Yeah, it's like an extended twilight. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So hunters get a little extra time.
Smart.
Yeah. And they could track their prey, especially after harvest when the animals were out fattening up for winter.
Oh, that makes sense.
Deer, for example.
Right. Makes you realize, like, they were so in tune with nature back then.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just a name. It was like a way of life.
Yeah, totally.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, and you see this awareness in other cultures, too. Like in India, they celebrate Sharad Purnima, which lines up with this full moon.
Right. And it's not just any full moon. It's
Yeah.
like the end of monsoon season,
Right.
the beginning of harvest. So it's a pretty big deal.
Huge celebration.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just so cool how, like, the same moon in a different part of the world has a whole different meaning.
Right. Totally different interpretations,
Yeah.
but all connected to this one celestial event, you know?
Yeah, totally.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. It is. So this Hunter's Moon, it's also a supermoon, right?
Oh, yeah, and a special one at that.
Yeah.
It's the third of 4 supermoons we're going to have in 2024.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 in a row.
That's wild. So that means it's going to be even bigger and brighter.
Exactly. It means it's closer to the Earth in its orbit.
Oh, I see.
It's going to be a sight to see, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you don't need anything special to see it, right?
Nope, just step outside, look up
Perfect.
between, let's say, Tuesday and Friday, and check it out. You'll be amazed.
I love it.
And if you miss this one, don't worry, we got another one coming up.
Oh, really?
November 15th, the Beaver Moon.
Beaver moon.
Beaver Moon. Beaver Moon, yeah.
Okay.
It's a super moon, too.
I love that. I love that there's just like a constant show going on.
The universe is putting on a show for us.
Always something.
Yep.
So this Hunter's Moon, it peaks on a Thursday. And it just got me thinking, were there any cultures that thought like certain days were lucky or unlucky for hunting?
Interesting.
Something to think about.
Yeah, something to ponder.
All right, everyone. Thanks for diving deep with us. Until next time.